Hello everyone, so bringing up the video for the Indian stock market for 12 June 2025. So before we start doing the reading, first we will review our reading that we did for the 11th. We said that there will be an positive side opening and there will be not a big gap. So the closing of the 10th was 25,104 and the opening of 11th was 25,134, which was 30 points difference was only there. We did say that there will be a prominent one positive spike and one negative spike. Even though there will be multiple downward spikes we will be able to see. So at 9:35 we got a spike of 25,141. Then at 10:09 we got a 25,157. At 10:34 we got 25,148. At 10:45 we got a 25,187. These are the prominent spikes that we could see it in the graph on the first 2 hours. Then for the afternoon we said that there will be less movement and the range bond will be there. One positive spike unexpected will be on the upper side and one positive spike. My intention was negative, so I found that the market for 2 hours from 11:15 to 1:15 the market was just moving around hardly 20 to 25 points only. The movement was there in the 2 hours, so range bond was definitely over there. I could not say that there was this very good spike, but at 12:55 the spike went for the positive side, which is 25,222. And for the closing hours we become totally opposite. We said that there will be from downward to upward movement, whereas it went reverse. From upward it came to the downward movement. There was no such range bond that I could see it, but only if I see the graph then again there was a very like not a range bond I would say, but there are two particular points that I could, or the spikes that I could see. At 1:58 it was 25,148 and at 1:54 it was 25,108. So I don't find that there was such a range bond. This was the only the lower part and the upper part. At 1:54 the lowest of the closing hours, 2 hours if we check, that was I think 25,108 approximately, and the highest that went in the closing hours was 25,148 at around 1:58 p.m. So this is my reading, and my interpretation says that we were only 60% accurate because closing hours we were not able to go as per our reading. We could not see that. Let's see what is there for the so for the 12th we got a major arcana card in the closing hours, so something important definitely. Let's see what is there in the morning hours. I find that the morning should open on a positive side as compared to the closing of the 11th, but again there will not be a big range that we could see in, or a gap of closing and the opening. Very less gap will be there. The other thing that I could see from this card is that there will be very less movement, but one positive spike is definitely there, and this spike is going to give help you to achieve a very good target, whether you are doing a single stock or whether you are doing any sort of trading. Now you need to be very careful because I don't know, I am getting that something like you will be expecting something, but the market will turn up on the very opposite thing that I can see it. Even though this card had come many times when I do the reading, but today I could sense some different energies, that a shadowish energy will be there. So be very careful when you are doing the trading in the early hours. Let's see what is there in the afternoon. Positive will be there, positive but very less movement. Unexpected movements are there, and these movements will be very quick. I could see one prominent spike, a very good one, but along with that there will be, I think, two good small positive spike, but one positive spike is definitely there in the cards. And this both the prominent spike and even the other two spikes that I have talked about will be unexpected, even though the two spikes that I have talked will be of a smaller range. Let's see what is there in the closing hours. The market will show both the movement, positive and the negative movement. There will be multiple spikes. Even on the positive side, one prominent spike I could see it in the closing hours, and there will be a negative or a downward move spike that I could see is only two today. Even though again you will say this card उस दिन आया था तो आपने ये बोला था this and that, but I will only read what I'm guided up to read up from the card. So same card we can read it up in many ways. That's the energy of tarot reading. So I could see that there will be two negative spikes, whereas there will be one good positive spike, even though in the closing hour the market will be on both the side. So for 12th, the market will be showing both side of movement, positive and negative movements will be there. So I think I don't find so much of range bond, but yes, very less movement. The movement of like might be within an hour, 30 points, 50. I am expecting maximum movement that I could see in all these three intervals is 100 points movement. I can see it, the maximum that I am able to see. I'm not able to see a very drastic movements in the cards. So with this I end the video with a disclaimer that I'm not a stock market broker, nor I have any stock market knowledge. I just read the cards to understand the energy of stock market. So kindly take what it resonates, rest leave it to the divine, and please do not do any trading on behalf of my reading, because this is only the reading. We are not suggesting any sort of trading with our cards reading. So if you are doing that, is completely on your own risk factor. So do like and subscribe our channel if this video is informative or it is helpful to you. Your like, your subscribe, your comment do encourage us to do more and more hard work in our reading. Thank you so much, and have a great trading day ahead.